How is it going, everyone? Today I will be discussing a fragrance from the house of Amouage. So this fragrance, I recently got a sample of this fragrance. So when I got this sample, this one, Amouage Enclave, you'll see the sample. This is a sample packaging. So a lot of things are written here. So I'm not going to read it out. I'm just going to dive in and talk about the smell, how I like it. So this is the sample bottle. I've used this one quite a lot, you can see. So let me tell you the smell of this fragrance, Amouage Enclave. This is the sample bottle. The full presentation packaging is really nice. Kind of similar like this one, the design is similar. So the pricing of Amouage, this one, Enclave, will cost you within a price range of 23,000 taka to 30,000 taka. In US dollar, that will be $200 to $250. So the price is high. So I got the sample with me, and let me tell you the smell. Let me spray this one. So Amouage Enclave. Oops. Amouage Enclave. How does this one smell? Do I like it or not? Well, let it dry down. Let me talk about the notes. Let this fragrance dry down on my skin. I can detect a lot of things in this fragrance already. Let me talk about the notes with you. So the official notes of this fragrance, I can see the top contains peppermint, cardamom, cinnamon, and pink pepper right at the top, and the mid contains patchouli, vetiver, olibanum, and rose. Then the base contains amber extreme, leather, and labdanum. So these are the notes. So this one, Amouage Enclave, the smell, right from the get-go, I'm getting this spearmint kind of vibe. This lovely minty kind of vibe is there. With the minty vibe, there is some kind of spiciness. Black pepper, pink pepper is listed, so the spiciness is from the pink pepper. There is also cinnamon in this fragrance, but the cinnamon to me actually comes out later. From the top, I can detect this beautiful minty tone. I can detect this sweetness, slight hint of pepperiness coming from the pink pepper. So Amouage Enclave, let me spray this again. The opening is minty, slightly peppery. Initial hit, don't try to sniff this right away, give it 2 to 5 seconds. Yeah, the initial hit is really nice, minty, peppery, slightly sweet. When this one starts to dry down, I have the dry down here. So the dry down is really interesting. The dry down is where this one shines for me. The initial hit, the peppermint kind of smell, the spearmint kind of smell. Many people will tell you this one smells weird, but I'll tell you, to me, this one actually smells really nice. So this one, the initial impression that comes to my mind is minty toothpaste. Yes, the creamy minty toothpaste that we use sometimes. So toothpaste like smell, minty toothpaste like smell. And to add to it, I also get this slightly chocolate chip, minty, vanilla kind of ice cream like smell. I hope I actually conveyed it right. Minty, vanilla ice cream kind of flavor with slight hint of chocolate. So lovely smell, but like I told you, when this one starts to dry down, the chocolatey minty vibe carries on. The chocolatiness is coming from the patchouli. I'm sure this is the patchouli playing the slight hint of chocolatey note, the chocolatey facet. So the patchouli is there, really nice. The mid tone is really resinous, woody. So the dry down to me is excellent in this one. I can detect the cinnamon, the slight hint of spiciness, along with the woodiness as well as the resinous facet. Resinous, sweet, cinnamon spicy, kind of creamy. I'm liking, there's this creaminess in this fragrance that is really pleasant, at least for me. Lovely fragrance. Amouage Enclave. The smell is lovely. I've talked with few people and I've seen contrasting views about this one. Many people told me that this one smells like I told you, toothpaste. To me, yes, this one smells like minty toothpaste, but in a good way. To add to it, like I told you, this one also feels like this vanilla, chocolate chip, mint kind of ice cream to me. Nothing too gourmandish, but a lovely opening, mid, and dry down. Especially, I love the dry down. The dry down is excellent. This one on my skin is resinous, slightly spicy, creamy, ambery sweet with touch of woodiness. Lovely. Let me tell you, the dry down, especially the far dry down, kind of reminds me of Bentley for Men Intense. Bentley for Men Intense is one of my favorite fragrances. I love it. Boozy, resinous, spicy, leathery. This one also has similar dry down, especially the far dry down. The far dry down to me kind of feels like Bentley for Men Intense, especially the cinnamon, the frankincense type of ambery, woody, resinous feel. Kind of gives me the impression of Bentley for Men Intense dry down. So overall, this is a lovely fragrance, Amouage Enclave. I like it. Thankfully, I got the sample. I like it so much that if I can actually accumulate the money, I will get a full presentation of this one. Lovely fragrance. Now let's dive into this performance. Performance, let me tell you, beastly. In one word, beast. On my clothing, this one performs for 16-17 hours, even the full day on my clothing. On my skin, this one lasts for 8 to 10 hours. Still a beast, I have to say. 8 hours of solid performance on my skin. Projection, this one projected for the first 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours of solid projection will get you noticed. Actually, this one was giving me whiffs continuously for the first 2 hours. So after 3 hours, this one will still play its part because on my skin, this one lasted for, like I told you, 8 to 10 hours. I was continuously getting the whiffs of this fragrance somehow. On my clothing, a beast mode fragrance. Half a day to full day performance on my clothing. Amouage Enclave. So I talked about the pricing, I talked about the smell, I talked about the performance. Now occasion wise, this to me is a wonderful fragrance that has freshness, minty vibe, that has sweetness, that has spiciness. So to me this is very versatile in terms of the smell. So weather condition, this is versatile as well because I can use this in summer, in winter, in fall, in spring. This is a lovely fragrance, inoffensive fragrance, high class fragrance. The smell is classy, high class, sophisticated, up class kind of fragrance. Lovely, very versatile. I can use this all year round. Now occasion wise, you can use this whenever you want, however you want. Like I always tell you, whenever you want, however you want, wherever you want. Use fragrances however you like it. Your fragrances, you use it your way. So this one to me is very versatile. You can use it whenever you want. If you want to go out casually, this will serve you well. If you want to go out formally, this will serve you well. If you want to go out on a party, night outs, this will work out really well. So overall, a nice fragrance, a versatile fragrance, at least for me. I've covered this fragrance. I've talked a lot. So I hope I've covered everything properly. So Amouage Enclave. This is my review for today. Let me know if you have used this fragrance, how you like it. If you like it or dislike it, let me know. Amouage Enclave. So I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. If you like my work, do subscribe to my channel. Sorry for actually dragging this video for a little too long, but anyways, I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Take care, everyone. Peace.